to the Julie Andrews Hour. Brought to you by Sears, where you'll find new things for you and your world. At Sears, we've got gift ideas.
I don't know if Dandy Don would agree with it, but it's her ball game. Coming in at right half, number 16, Miss Diahann Carroll. And at left half, number 31, Miss Phyllis Diller.
Wizard? Oh, what an actor! I never thought she managed to fly like that. How do you suppose she does? Well, of course I taught her everything she knows. How did you, Julie? I just love hanging around with the boys. Oh, that music still sounds very good to me. Me too. Do you remember sitting just like this and waiting for someone to come over and ask you to dance? I do.
Oh, I never waited. I went right over to the guys and asked them to dance.
Oh, yeah?
Sure, and they danced with each other.
Actually, I think the problem was that there were just too many girls.
Yeah. Well, the girl that I envied more than anybody else at those dances...
Oh, I know. I know exactly what you're going to say. So do I. It was the girl singer in the band, right?
Of course. She was all alone with 18 guys. Wow. Those kind of jobs aren't around today.
Well, anyway, why don't we remember those days just for a few minutes, okay? I think so. Okay.
I'm for anything that involves 18 guys.
It was all fun and games when we danced to Harry James.
seems to me I've heard that song before. It's from an old familiar score. I know it well, that melody. Please have them play it again, and I'll remember just when I heard that lovely song before.
Three sisters had their day. For the tiger and I'll be hooray. Where's that tiger? Where's that tiger? Where's that tiger? Hold that tiger. Hold that tiger. Hold that tiger. Yes, yes, puss, puss, puss. Hold that tiger. Hold that tiger. Hold that tiger now.
Let's Brown and his band of renown, Miss Doris Day has it to say. Gonna take a sentimental journey, gonna set my heart ready. Gonna make a sentimental journey to renew old memories. Seven, that's the time we leave at 7. I'll be waiting up for heaven, counting every mile of railroad track that takes me back. There's murder, he says, every time he kisses. Murder, he says, every time he kisses. There's murder, he says, every time he kisses. There's murder, he says. Is that the language of love? He says, sorry, he says, takes me in his arms. He says, sorry, he says, leaning on my charms. He says, sorry, he says, is that the language of love? Frank Warren, Sunday kind of love. She used to sing on Saturday night. I'd like to know it's more than love at first sight. I want a Sunday kind of love. I want a love that's on the square. Can't seem to find somebody to care. I'm on a lonely road that leads me nowhere. I need a Sunday kind of love. Mommy, a bit too shake. Please let me say. Mommy, a bit too shake means that you're grand. Mommy, a bit too shake. Again, I'll explain. It means you're the fairest in the land. I could say Bella, Bella, even say Wunderbar. Each language only helps me tell you how grand you are. I try to explain. Mommy, a bit to shake. So kiss me and say you understand.
You understand Miss Peggy Lee, who's as sad as anybody can be.
You had plenty money 1922. Let all the people make a fool of you. Why don't you do right like some other men do? Get out of here and get me some money too. You're sitting down wondering what it's all about. If you ain't got
men do. Get out of here and get me some money too. With a message in Christie. Willow, weep for me. Willow, weep for me. Lay your branches green along the stream that runs to sea. Listen to my plea. Hear me, willow, and weep for me. Gone, my lover's dream, lovely summer dream. Gone and left me here to weep my tears into the stream. Sad as I can be, hear me, willow, and weep for me. A green and yellow basket. I bought a basket for my mommy. On the way I dropped it. I dropped it. I dropped it. Yes, on the way I dropped it. A little girlie picked it up and put it in her pocket. I think that I shall die. That's the thing to do. Just watch the smoke rings rise in the air. You'll find your share of memories there. So dream when the day is through. Dream and they might come true. Things never are as bad as they seem. So dream, dream. Living singing the old songs again with the girls from the one night stand, those wonderful ladies who sang with the band. You either got or you haven't got free trial. If you got it, you stand out of time. A flower's not a flower if it's wilted. A hat's not a hat till it's tilted.
Judy, Judy, Judy. Marry me and I'll shower your world with sunshine. Yes, I really will. I'll give you diamonds and rubies and pearls. Winters on the Riviera, summers in Saint-Tropez. Yes, you'll have mansions and servants and chauffeurs to take you shopping to the finest restaurants on every continent. If only you'd say that you'd marry me.
Does this mean we're engaged?
Of course it does, my dear. I suppose you're expecting a ring.
Well, now that you mention it, I was.
Well, fear not, my dear. I've done better than that. Being a man of great wealth and fortune, I've gotten you something the woman of your great beauty deserves. For you, my darling.
Oh, Peter, it's exquisite.
Do you really like it?
Oh, my dear, I love it. Would you mind if...
Oh, yes, yes. Go right ahead. Go right ahead, dearest.
How it draws the applause of the band. When you wear a gown that's the talk of the town, you can pass any mirror and smile.
And now, Walter Henry, you must die by the firing squad. Do you wish a blindfold?
Yes!
Very well.
Oh, really, a green blindfold? I'm wearing grey. What disgust. Well, I mean, haven't you anything matching? I mean, perhaps something with a few diamonds on it would be nice.
I rather fancy this one.
Oh, it's dreadful, it's dreadful. I'm terribly sorry, but there's just not one in there that's fit to wear. I mean, I'm going to be shot, and I insist on being colour coordinated.
Well, in that case, I suppose we'll have to let you go. I'm terribly sorry about all this.
Oh, I should think you would be. Good day.
Yes. What a remarkable woman. Such passion, such fire.
Here's the plot, there is what keeps them tearing. If you wear a dress that does less than impress, you may not get a walk down the aisle. Oh, Emily, your dinner was delightful.
Oh, darling, I'm so glad you enjoyed it.
I can't wait to see what's for dessert.
Aha. Ah, there you are, Sidwell.
Dessert is ready, Mum.
Super. Now, listen, Sidwell, I think we will have our cake in the drawing room.
Yes, Mum.
And our coffee in the sitting room.
Yes,
And
Mum.
our sherbet on the patio.
Yes, Mum.
Thank you.
Now, let's see if I have this straight. Cake in the drawing room.
Yes.
Coffee in the sitting room.
Yes.
And sherbet on the patio.
Perfect, Sidwell. Thank you. Come along, darling.
Yeah.
Shall we?
Cake. Coffee. Sherbet.
It's what keeps you around for a while. If you must wear slacks or a sweater, be sure they're from Bergdorf's or better.
Where to, madam?
Oh, Charles, today I'm going to go to Saks, and then I'm going to go to the Museum of Modern Art. Then I'm having lunch with Mrs. Bablis at Sardes.
Very good, madam.
Drive on, dear.
You either got or you haven't got. Got or you haven't got. Got or you haven't got. No. We've been talking about style. make you to pause. The main reason I'm called two ladies in the shade of a banana tree. How delectable, desirous we can be in the black, black shade of the banana tree. With lips out into please and eyes roll into tease, the most popular plan designed to capture man. Two ladies in the shade of the banana tree. What a frolic and spectacle they can be in the ice-cold shade of the banana tree. The night they're always fair. Nobody, never wear a stitch too much from here to here, or even there to there. A man's a fortunate child to be born on this elegant isle. A place of fun and play. Once here, you're here to stay. Look, see, nice.
Agreed.
Two ladies in the shade of the banana tree. When you're flying high, like birds deep in the sky, and pulse makes you pause, the main reason they're called two ladies in the shade of the banana tree. How delectable, desirous we can be in the black, black shade of the banana tree. With mouth to the knees, and eyes rolling to knees, the most popular man is fine to capture man. In the ice-cold shade of the banana tree. They're in the shade, the sun is always warm. It almost never rains.
And what's more, we grow girls.
As sweet as sugar cane. A man's a fortunate child to be born on this elegant isle.
Days away the day while the cockatoo sings, fanning your face with butterfly wings.
Shake to the music that the street band brings. Full with femininity, fit for king. Look, see, nice. Two ladies in the shade of a banana tree. Look, see, nice.
Agreed.
Let me see.
Chaplain report.
If our stars, Diahann Carroll, Phyllis Diller, and Rich Little are in their proper positions, we are going to find out a little about people who are born under the sign of Taurus.
Look to the stars, stars like Jupiter and Mars. Look, things could be fine if you follow your sign. If you follow your sign.
People born April 21st through May 21st. Taurus, sign of the bull. Like the bull, Taurians are mighty, like Catherine the Great and William Mays. The Taurian excels in whatever he does, particularly if it's musical, like Irving Berlin and Liberace.
I know I'm I love to run my fingers over the keys, the ivories. I love a piano. I love a piano. I love to hear somebody play, especially me, upon a piano. piano. It simply carries me away. It's a wonderful.
A lot of very talented people were born under the sign of the bull. Painters like Salvador Dali, dancers like Fred Astaire,
Doctors like Sigmund Freud. Not only was he born under the sign of the bull, but he had to listen to a lot of it.
Notice that they all had great flair. That's because Taurus has a real sense of the dramatic. Even Shakespeare was a Taurus, and so is Orson Welles.
All the world is a stage, and all the men and women they have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts.
Like me, Henry Fonda, I'm a Taurus too. I once played in Shakespeare's Henry V with Dean Martin, but he had all the best lines. Oh yeah, I'm Donna. Quick, Henry, yeah, the fifth, bring me.
You're Shakespeare.
Brush up your shoulders.
Quote him now.
Start quoting him.
Brush up your Shakespeare, and the winning you will wow. Just declaim a few lines from Othello, and they'll think you're a heck of a fella. If your blonde won't respond when you flatter her,
Tell her what Tony told Cleopatra.
and if still to be shocked she pretends well, just remember that all's well that ends well. All's well if you brush up your Shakespeare, and they'll all cow like Desdemona, and they'll all cow. Think of Ophelia, and they'll all And like the bull, Taurus-type people are partial to the West. For instance, Gary Cooper and Burt Bacharach.
Raindrops keep falling on my head. Yep. Just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed. Shucks, nothing seems to fit.
Historians are pretty cautious about it. It's their favorite subject. Now we can look to Burt Bacharach for that too. You see this girl's in love with you. Yes, I'm in love. Who looks at you the way I do? When you smile, I can tell we know each other very well. How can I show you? I'm glad I got to know you, 'cause
What do you get when you fall in love? A guy with a pin to burst your bubble. That's what you get for all your trouble. I'll never fall in love again. I'll never fall in love again. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. I'll never fall in love again. I'll never fall in love again.
I need your love. I want your love. Say you're in love with this girl. I can hardly wait to hold him, feel my arms around him. How long I have waited. I'll never fall in
like Queen Elizabeth.
And they have the big punch like Sugar Ray Robinson. And they have big voices like Barbara Streisand.
Don't tell me not to fly, I've simply got to.
If someone takes a spill, it's me and not you.
Don't bring around a cloud to rain on my parade.
Don't tell me not to live, just sit and putter.
Life's candy and the sun's a ball of butter.
Who told you you're allowed to rain on my parade?
I'll march my band out, I'll beat my drum, and if I'm bad out,
Your turn at bat, sir.
at least I didn't fake it.
I guess I didn't make it.
But weather and the road is sheer perfection.
Or freckle on the nose of life's complexion.
The cinder or the shiny apple of its eye. I gotta fly once, I gotta try once. Only can die once. Right there.
Love is juicy, juicy, and you see, I gotta have my flight, sir.
Get ready for me, love, 'cause I'm a comer. I've simply gotta mark my heart the drummer.
Nobody, it's gonna rain on my
It is not a happy state of affairs when an engaged couple splits up. But when the man is Jack Benny, played by Rich Little, and the lady is Phyllis Diller, played by herself, then you really can't take things too seriously.
Oh, Phyllis, over here. Hello, darling.
Oh, don't give me that darling routine. You and I are through. The engagement is off.
I know, but I thought at least we could part friends.
Oh, all right.
Listen, would you care for a little wine?
Oh, all right.
Oh, good. What kind would you like?
How about a nice 1947 Puissy?
I mean red or white.
I'll take white.
Oh, good, because I'm all out of red. It's hard to believe that you and I are actually splitting up.
Will you miss me?
Well, of course I will. And I'll tell you why. Because you have the one thing that no other woman can give me.
I do?
Yes, my engagement ring. Now give it.
You simply cannot mean that.
Yes, I do. It has sentimental value. It belonged to my great-grandmother.
I know. When you were 7 years old, you stole it from me.
Well, what's the difference? Now give it back.
Oh, all right. Take it.
For Pete's sake, will you hurry up? The hock shops close at 6.
I can't get it off. It's stuck.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Oh, waiter, could we have a steak knife?
Here, take your lousy ring.
Gee, thanks. Oh, waiter, hold the steak knife.
Since we're going to play this kind of a game, you can just give me back this watch I gave you for a going-away present.
No, but that isn't the watch you gave me.
Ha. Yes, it is. Here's the inscription on the back that you made me have engraved on it. It says, to blank from blank.
You never know when you want to give somebody a present. And listen, while we're on the subject, you can give me that scarf that I gave you for Christmas.
With pleasure, El Cheapo.
Say, do you know where I got this particular scarf?
Knowing you as I do, dear Jack, you probably picked a magician's pocket.
Now cut that. Say, isn't that the cigarette case that I gave you for Valentine's Day?
All right, take it. I'm glad to get rid of it. You know what it was doing? It was turning the inside of my purse green. Wait a minute. That's the lighter I gave you as a going-away gift. How dare you? I'll have that back. It's mine if we're parting and separating everything.
Just a second.
What in heaven's name are you doing?
The flints are mine.
Now look, Jack, it's getting late. I don't have time for this.
Well, I guess that's it.
Well, aren't you forgetting something?
No, I don't think so.
How about those socks that I knit for you?
Well, if you're gonna be like that, I paid for that dress that you're wearing.
You're gonna play it that way? You can just give me back that suit. It belongs to my father.
You got it!
All right. Be like that. Terrible person. It's scary, isn't it?
Eat your heart.
Well, it was fun while it lasted, wasn't it?
You know, look at all this stuff that we've accumulated. You know, we must have really loved each other.
I enjoyed it while it lasted, but I'm glad it's over. I've just had enough of you. You're so cheap.
Well, goodbye, Phyllis.
Well, goodbye, Jack.
Phyllis, before I go, now what are you doing?
You had part of your clothes back.
Phyllis, before I go, would you mind very much if I kissed you goodbye?
Well, I was hoping you'd ask. I can't live without you.
Well, then what are we doing here? Let's get out of here.
Oh, but what about all this stuff?
Well, I'll take care of that. Oh, waiter, put this stuff in a doggy bag. Another thing, separate check.
Rock-a-bye, baby, in the treetops. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock.
The purpose of us singing that song was not to put you to sleep. But if it did, please wake up. The fact of the matter is, the Rock-a-bye Baby was one of the most popular songs ever written, and it was composed in 1887 by a woman. When we think of all the giants in the music world, we usually consider men like Gershwin or Porter. But tonight we want to show that talent has no gender. Women have written thousands of great songs over the years. So, here's to the ladies that wrote these songs.
I feel a song coming on, and I'm going to yell it's a victorious, happy and glorious new strain. I feel a song coming on, it's a melody full of the laughter of children out after the rain. You'll hear a tuneful story ringing through ya, love and glory, hallelujah. I won't dance, why should I? I won't dance.
fool. I know that music leads the way to romance. Romance with no kisses. A fine romance, my friend. This is lovely. Never, never change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it? 'Cause I love you just the way you look tonight. Lovely to look at, delightful to know, and heaven to kiss. A combination like this is quite my most impossible scheme come true. Nothing's impossible, I have found. When my chin is on the ground, I pick myself up, dust myself off, start all over again. Gee, I'd like to see you looking swell, baby. Diamond cufflinks, Woolworths doesn't sell, baby. Till that lucky day, you know darn well, baby, I can't give you anything but love.
Songs and words by Dorothy Fields. But now Miss Fields to other lady composers yields.
The best is yet to come, and babe, won't it be fine? These are the words of Miss Carolyn Lee. You think you've seen the sun, but you ain't seen it shine. Wait till the warm-up underway. Wait till our lips have met. Wait till you see that sunshine day. You ain't seen nothing yet. And come true, it can happen to you if you're young at heart. For it's hard, you will find, to be narrow of mind when you're young at heart. And if you can survive to 105, think of all you'll derive out of being alive. It's the best part. You have a head start if you are among the very young at heart. Just in time, I found you. My time was running low. Yes, I was lost. The losing nights were tough. My bridges all were crossed. Nowhere to go. And now Billy Joe McAllister jumped off the Tallahatchie Bridge. Yes, that was one from Betty Comden, and now one from Bobby Gentry. Now let's listen to the words of Joni Mitchell. Flows and flows of angel hair, and feather canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way. I've looked at clouds in both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's beautiful. I really don't know clouds at all.
And the Carol King wrote this song.
I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky tumbling down. I feel my heart start trembling whenever you're around. Ooh, baby, when I see your face, mellow as the month of May. Ooh, darling, can't stand it when you look at me that way. Laura Nero gave us this song. Oh, sweet blindness, there's magic in the darkness. Oh, sweet blindness, all over me. Rolling on a clover, I'm just a bit of a shade hungover. Don't let Daddy hear it. He don't believe in the gin and spirit. Come on, baby, do a slow stroke. You're a good-looking riverboat. And ain't that sweet-eyed blindness good to me? Oh, sweet blindness, rolling on a clover. I'm just a bit of a shade hungover. Don't let Daddy hear it. He don't believe in gin and spirit. Come on, baby, do a slow stroke. You're a good-looking riverboat. And ain't that sweet-eyed blindness good to me? And ain't that sweet-eyed blindness good to me? It's time now to go, for everything must end. I'll see you soon, I know, knowing time is my friend. Good night, everyone. Good night.
The Julie Andrews Hour has been brought to you by Sears, where you'll find new things for you and your world. At Sears, we've got gift ideas. For the Julie Andrews Hour, this is Dick Trudell.
Owen Marshall becomes enmeshed in a tangled case of loan sharking when his client is accused of killing an enforcer. On Owen Marshall, Counselor at Law. Tomorrow night at 10, 9 o'clock Central Time. Tuesday night, November 7th, Howard K. Smith and Harry Reisner had a news team of more than 250 professionals around the country to bring you the